I don't know. I have no idea. You know, I love the format of a square canvas. This is a 4 foot by 4 foot canvas. When I paint on a square surface, it always feels like a vertical. For some reason, I tend to look for a vertical composition. I don't know if I'm going to do that on here. I just don't know what I'm going to do. I think that I'm going to take a drive and do some more recharging and get some ideas, because right now I have no idea. Okay, have a good weekend. See you later. The only reason I use charcoal is so that I can flick the canvas, because it's fun. You know, like popping the bubbles in bubble wrap. I need those strong, straight trunks as a guideline. Now I need to loosen them up. And it's getting messy. I'm getting up and down a lot. You're noticing a lot of quick clips. That's because that's how little I do. It can be 30 seconds of drawing. It can be 10 seconds adjustments. It can be a minute and a half of drawing. But I will stop and sit in my chair for a while and reassess. So I've blocked in, I think, all of my foreground trunks. Initially, just the trunks, just the vertical lines. I may yet put something in back here. once I had them in place, and I've left this one alone so far, I put in, and now I'm sort of revamping my charcoal sketch, because all of these branches, they play a pretty important role. You just can't put them on willy-nilly. They have to, come together to form a general design. So as you can see, I've wiped out a lot of the branches that I laid in during my charcoal sketch once I blocked in my vertical lines. So I'm going to, now that I blocked this one with charcoal, I'm going to throw a few branches and knots on this last one here, and after that I'll put some paint over it. And again, what I've put it in charcoal might not stay. Now we have trunks off the painting as well, and this would be branch coming in from another trunk that is off the canvas. I'm just gonna stop right there and paint in those lines. Again, trying to improve each one as I go. Placement, thickness, what have you. Slight changes in design. Okay, these trunks are going to be bumpy things too, so I'm just going to put some happy little bumps in here and there. I don't want this one and this one to be too parallel in their arches. So I'm leveling this one off a little bit and changing the nature of the end of it. Go ahead and do that. And I'm constantly stepping back as I do this. Because it's a large canvas, I really need to see it from a bit of a distance between each stroke. See, I've already got this kind of thing going on, and no, I don't like that. Too much symmetry. So, that's the side I'm going to get rid of. course, on these old pines, they're bumpy. The trunks are bumpy because you've got all these branches which, as the years go on, have broken off due to wind or disease or what have you. Alright, well, you can see where the canvas is going. I decided to have one more thin tree trunk back here. Haven't decided on my branches coming off of it yet. This branch is too thick. It's going to be thinner at least, and I might even just get rid of it or make it into a short stump. Right now it's kind of a pain to look at. Yeah, and I've drawn in more accurately these trees in the background. There's more that I could do with charcoal, but with a painting like this, when there are so many different branches, and then you have to constantly correct where you're putting things, or I do anyway, eventually I go, okay, I have enough information on there, I'm gonna block in my shapes. So far it's just with ultramarine blue and burnt sienna, and changes that I go from there I can just add with charcoal and and paint in. So that's where it sits now. Probably get back to you in a couple days. This video a day thing might be a bit much. Anyway, have a good night, guys.